This is going to be brief because it's after 11 already, and I just got up. Um, so you can see the day and how many hours are already in, and understand why it's such a commitment. Now, the first day, because there was lots of, okay, I'm cleaning up my lot, so I need to stop and just stand there and let my energy regenerate, which meant that I had something else I was doing to distract myself a little too well. So the first day ended up a bit longer than it could have been, just because, oh, I got distracted by the reading I was doing, and the energy has been regenerated for a while. Day 2, well, lots of coordinating and time hopping to get as many cutscenes as possible done, but also other stuff just done. Because with the mods I've got, actually there's one I can remove because it didn't end up being necessary because other ones made it so. I had gotten myself a mod that gave additional staves, including ones that, Robin would sell, because you can't get a sword normally, except I have a mod that makes prismatic shards available for purchase. So I took the shard I could get from that and the desert obelisk I can build for free on day 1 from a different mod, and went and got myself a fucking galaxy sword, which having that meant I could actually get to the forge. But also because all of the books are available with Pierre for free, I did all of this too. Yeah. And because some things are available, some additional things are available for purchase, it helped me flesh this out. Also because I could customize the price of those, but also I can give myself money. A lot more of it is filled out. Topaz and Jade. And I know because Topaz is one of the things I still want to put in the sword, but I haven't gotten one yet. I've been able to get a bunch of those because they're available directly or indirectly, because Clint is selling geodes and troves, so I just cracked a limited number per day, but I had him crack a fuck ton of those open. So, yeah. What outside looks like, kind of moot. There's a bunch of crafting stuff I haven't gotten yet. There are things I have seen but haven't shipped yet. It was either this or the frog, and because those are the only 2 trinkets I found when I went in. I found the 2-piece. Well, I think I found the ring, and I made the thorns one. No, I did make both, and then I combined them. I'm still working my way through those. I haven't got all the stuff for all of them yet. yeah, things have been shortcutted profoundly. But today is raining, so all the stuff I can do when it's raining, I can do today here and on the island, because it's also raining on the island. Um, I have those, but I won't actually need them. I got the starter set up on day one, and it's spaced it out so it had room to grow. It's like I bought the scarecrow that's bigger than I'm using. I could have gotten more seeds and filled the whole thing out. I don't actually need to. Yeah. So, with the exception of the pan, which does need to wait for me to actually... I haven't even unlocked the community center yet, so I can't start doing bundles, let alone finish them. So I don't have access to that until then, but basically on day 2 I had the full row available, because you level up overnight. So day 2 I went and just redeemed all of the mastery stuff, meaning I had this before I went and saw Willie and got the regular fishing pole. And I just gave myself the money to buy that, because I had cracked enough stuff open and gotten enough artifacts that I unlocked the... Here, have the key that lets me go into the sewer. So that's how this is going. And yeah, the ridiculous time frame for how long the days... Now, the earlier ones, when I'm trying to get as much shit checked off as possible, some of these are different because it's raining. I don't have access to the mines yet. I don't have access to the railroad or the spa yet, so I can't do those. But I've gotten all of the other stuff that I had access to done. I've gotten some of the work done. Might as well see what I get for these. I don't need that one. I don't need either of those. But I have a mod that gives me the this is where the way down is. But I also don't have access to the mines, only the volcano. So it's irrelevant either way. But yeah. Profound insanity is how this is going. I did see yesterday, when it wasn't raining, a bird actually perch on top of the birdhouse until I got close and spooked it off. Since it let me build another one of these, I have, well, I got 5 of each of all the regrowing ones and put them in here, and then filled out the rest with other stuff. And then a few of each of the off-season things are in there, and the seasonal stuff plonked out here. So, oh, yeah. One of the mods is the harvesting one. I think I mentioned it before, but yeah. It'll shake trees for seeds if they have them, but it will also just let me do that without having to actually engage with them. It'll even dig up ginger. I'm sure there are things that it won't let me do, but I'm wondering if there's anything else I can show that's new. Oh, it, ev- a bunch of merchants' inventories expanded. The way the merchants did, beyond the I have a mod that makes them show up every day, is if portraits of all the, well, not everybody, but um, Datables plus Krobus, who you could have move in as a roommate. And then the stats that I don't actually need. This one I actually got because it's a little slower, but does a little more damage. In that the best one um, that showed up in Robin's actual inventory um, was a 40 to 60, I think, with a +3. But anyway, they swing slower. The sword is better. But yeah, I have. I've also done. All the fishing I could access. It being raining today means I get to fish in different places at different times of day again. Um, you regrew. Yeah. I did actually finally get to see the fairy, because they don't just heal you when you're injured, and it doesn't say it does. Heals you in combat situations. You get little bits of regen when you are actively in combat, but it's hard to observe while I'm actually in combat, but it doesn't seem like it's a specific interval, like every so many seconds or whatnot. Um, it's hard to tell, though, because, again, you're actually in combat, so your attention should be somewhere else. But I did actually get to see that work. So, yeah, that's how all of this is going. And I have things to do other than however long it would take to get through this day, and you wouldn't be following along for all of that either way. Yeah, I bought a bunch of shit. So, good enough for now.